Welcome to Time with Mr. Nhyiratv on NHYIRA. We are here inside CCC today. We are here to be part of the W3 Summit. I am the boss MC. Follow me inside there.
Protect your future. Tell the person you want to wait, you are not ready to commit, you are scared of HIV. And nowadays, gone are the days when you see someone walking by and you say that this person has HIV/AIDS. Nowadays, because of the nutritional support, the pills we give them, even though you eventually die from it, it makes you look good. So you look healthy. So that boy may look fine to you, but he may have HIV.
You're welcome to Time with Mr. Nhyiratv.
Okay, thank you very much.
What's your name is? The full name?
Dr. Abnatan. Yes.
Where are you? Where can we find you?
Okay, so I work at the Mufanochi Teaching Hospital, family physician specialist, and I also work in rehabilitation. I'm also part-time youth and a marriage counselor.
Part-time youth and a marriage counselor. That is so great. Doc, what inspired you? Why did you come here?
Okay, so I was invited to come and talk to the girls on sex and abstinence, and it's one of the issues I'm passionate about, because I believe that if we want women, or we want our young girls to be empowered, they need to know about sex. They need to know how to control it, or how to manage it, so that they can achieve or be what they want to be in future. So that is why, the main reason why I came here.
Oh, we're so happy, like I said earlier. But Doc, you made mention of the fact that they should learn. Growing up, we all know that we should, our fathers don't talk about it. Why are we talking about it now?
So we realize that nowadays, gone are the days where we weren't seeing a lot of sexual movies or sexually rated songs or other things on the internet. Now the world has changed, it's industrialized, we have a lot more, we have the internet around virtually everybody has access to the internet. There's social media where people are exposed to sexual issues. And so there has to be a lot more education, and we have to meet with the challenges that come with we being modernized.
So we have to learn and know much about sex now, unlike what our fathers did. Okay, Doc, what else can you tell the youth out there? Maybe somebody couldn't come inside to listen to you. What advice do you have for these people?
So what I want to tell the youth out there is, it pays to wait to have sex after marriage. It pays to wait for marriage before you have sex. Because when you have sex, it has so many issues that come up with it. That one night stand, that short time of pleasure, can cause you physical issues, like you having to rush into marriage because probably the girl is pregnant, or the boy has gotten someone pregnant and they are being forced to marry. You end up not marrying the right person. You end up with the girls, you have teenage pregnancy. Even both of the people who got involved in that sexual activity might have to stop schooling. You have emotional issues like you being attached to the person, break up with a lot of psychological issues that come with people breaking up. And then you also have anger, the hurt, and all that. You have sexually transmitted infections, which are really on the rise amongst the youth in Ghana. We need to prevent that. HIV/AIDS is one of the huge issues we are trying to battle with, and those come with sex. And the thing is, once somebody is having sex with you outside of marriage, it shows that probably that person has had sex with someone else. Those people who have already had sex already with other people. So it's a chain. If one person has the infection, it's moving from another person to another person. And aside all those emotional issues I talked about. And it's very important that we are able to deal with that. Most people are not able to finish school because they had sex before marriage. If you are able to wait, you are able to take your time, finish school, look for the right person you want to get married to, and then you have sex, you enjoy your sex, you can have it 24/7, it doesn't matter, but wait till you get married. Focus on your future. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you so much. He is so privileged. We look forward to seeing you next year, the next Saturday.
I look forward to it too. Thank you very much.
Last misconception is doing what you love. Now, Mark Anthony has a famous quote that says that if you do what you love, you will never work a day in your life. That quote has great merit in it, but you have to be careful. Because some people get to school, maybe after SHS, you say, I've gotten to university, I love to study pharmacy, and I didn't get a chance to study pharmacy. Or I got a chance to be a doctor, or I got a chance to be something else, and so I don't love it, so I won't do it. Listen, the truth is that everything you love to do has a part that you enjoy and a part that you don't enjoy. Do you know that? Everything you love to do will definitely have a part you enjoy doing and a part you not enjoy doing. Let me give you a practical example. You want to be a doctor. You love the fact that in future you wear your white cloak, have your stethoscope, attend to patients. Everybody say, hey, yes, doc, yes, doc. Dr. Nanama, that's Dr. Nanama from A. Do you know who she's a doctor? You like the facts. But when it comes to staying in school 7 years to study, is that fun? When you are tired and they give you some fat textbooks, as big as, I don't know what, to read through, is that what you enjoy all of it?
You're welcome to Time with Mr. Nhyiratv on NHYIRA.
Thank you, Mr. Nhyiratv. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too. Please, your name is?
My name is Mrs. Gertrude Egiama.
Mrs. Gertrude. Mommy, this whole program, what do you have to tell the youth? Why did you even come here in the first place?
Wow, I came here because I felt a strong connection with their main goal of empowering young female women and educating them. You know, once you're given education, you're empowered. And so I was so excited about the fact that they were giving women the education to overcome any challenges they may face in this 21st century. That's why I came.
Wow, so any advice to the youth out there?
Yes, well, I would advise them about self-discipline because I spoke about self-discipline and the essence of self-discipline in helping you achieve your personal goals and achieving your ultimate goal in life and your ultimate dream. So yes, I would say that they have with their money, with their time, with their studies, every area. And I would say they should be disciplined enough to make time to attend the W3 Summit, God willing, next year.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you so much. We thank you for making it up here. NHYIRA TV is on YouTube. We thank you so much.
please, your name is?
Barbara Apelbedu.
And what do you do? What?
I'm a pharmacist at CAT and I work for EPF as well.
Oh, okay. So,
Education Empowerment Initiative, one of the organizations which Winifred is a president.
wow. What do you know about Winifred?
She's a very talented girl who is so passionate about most of the things that she does, and she is into voluntary work, touching the life and impacting on the life of people.
So, what can the youth learn from Winifred?
They should be submissive, they should try and explore opportunities, and should avail themselves for any opportunity that comes their way.
Wow. So, your personal advice to the youth? Actually, NHYIRA is into inspiring the youth out there, letting them know that they can start from somewhere. What advice will you give to such people out there who are just, sorry to say, loafering around, not doing anything?
Age is just a limit to everything. In all you do, you should just focus your mind. Starting as an entrepreneurship, there are a lot of challenges that goes with it. But when treat everybody that in life is bound to with challenges. But every step that you move on, every step that you take, once there is a challenge, you should try and overcome the challenge and move on till you succeed.
Wow, we thank you so much. God richly bless you. God richly bless you. But I want you to say something to Winifred wherever she is, so she can keep, moving. I want you to motivate her.
Okay, Winifred should continue to remain calm and submissive as she has always been. And I believe that with remaining calm and submissive, God will continue to lift her higher.
God bless you so much. God bless you.
We are privileged to have Papa Che with us. Papa Che is the father of Winifred, the reason why we are here. Daddy, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Daddy, wow. Daddy, how old are you?
I'm old, very old, but just that I do a lot of exercises, and it has kept me in a very, I'm fit, and if you look at my body, then it will always deceive you, but I'm very old.
I must tell you, I'm deceived. Seriously, because when I was told you are Winifred's father, I was like, really?
Yeah.
Anyway, Daddy, you're once again welcome to NHYIRA.
Thank you very much.
Daddy, NHYIRA is into empowering the youth, trying to educate them, trying to let the young ones know that they can make it out of nothing, just like Winifred is doing. Daddy, what advice can you give to the youth out there?
Well, the youth of today, the future belongs to the youth, and it is very important that as young people you empower yourself. If you don't empower yourself today, there's no way that you can take the mantle tomorrow. So I encourage young people in our country to empower themselves so that they'll be able to take advantage of the opportunities that this country will offer them tomorrow. Kwame Nkrumah came, he did his part, he's gone, a champion, a free for all of them. If we take President Kufuor has served his term, Atamel served his term, Jerry Rawlings served his term, Mahama has served his term, and now it has reached them. It is the turn of Nana Akufo-Addo. Exactly. He will also definitely serve his term, but the next generation or the management of this country is not going to be in the hands of these old people. They are passing away, so it is up to the youth to prepare themselves to take up the leadership mantle of this nation.
Daddy, how did you feel when the Queen of England awarded your daughter? How did you feel upon hearing that news?
Well, I'm aspiring to make the Queen myself, but I'm proud that she was able to do that, and it was good news too, because even in Ghana, when people have the opportunity of visiting Otumfuo, they brag with it. Oh, I've been able to visit Dasantehene, and the Queen herself is a great monarch. So to have the opportunity to be at the Buckingham Palace is one of the greatest honors that one can get in their lifetime.
Daddy, your daughter, what keeps your daughter going?
I think she is motivated, and she just believes that no matter where you're coming from, you can still make it. So that inspiration keeps her going.
What support do you give to her as a father?
Well, the Bible says, train a child the way she should go, and when he grows up, he will not depart from it. you know, as a father or as parents, whatever that we need to do is to encourage our children, help them financially, socially, anything, you know. And I think the most important thing is to be friends with your children so that they can, when they relate to you, both as a father and as a friend, then it makes it easier for them to share their problems, challenges, and whatever that they are having.
Daddy, she has honored you today. What can you tell her? If Winifred is watching us anywhere, what do you want to tell her?
Well, I'll tell her that she should keep it up and she should not let the successes get into her head. She should continue to humble herself and God is going to lift her up.
There is a saying that behind every successful man there is a woman. Behind every successful lady, there are people behind those kind of people. There are two people that I want to use this opportunity to acknowledge them. I have come this far by my own strength, neither in this power nor understanding. But I have two people that have been my backbone to this far. Two people that went the extra mile to sacrifice all that they had to invest in me, and they have made me who I am today. Words are not enough for me to appreciate these two people today. But I just want to use this opportunity to present to them an award out of my heart to show to them that I am grateful for everything they have done for me. These people have spent much. They are many. They've even defended me. They have pushed me before I have been able to come this far. The first person I want to recognize is my dad. Describe who he is. Words are not enough for me to swap appreciation to him. All that he had, even for this program, he had done serious and he has done more than I was even expecting. Even during the distribution of these letters to the various schools, he even turned into a chief driver. He was the one dropping into all of the schools. We are trying to not even cancel this appointment just to make sure that people smiles on my face. With the hands of our God, let us welcome our The second person I want to invite is my mother, opportunity to explain the W3 Summit. The full meaning of the W3 Summit is Winnie's Women Worldwide. So it means WWW. The full meaning is Winnie's Women Worldwide. We have a Facebook page that is Summit 2017. Please, you can, those of you that are on social media, you can go to the Facebook page by adding us as friends, you follow us. Okay. You go online, we have our email address there, we have our Facebook and then our Instagram page. We are always there for you. It is not about empowering young women to break the cultural limitation. So please feel free to send us emails if you need any empowerment. Our Facebook page. Anytime you need any assistance, you can just add us on Facebook, inbox us, and then we will respond to you as soon as possible. Next year, there's going to be 2018 W3 Summit. So please, do not afford to miss next year's W3 Summit. It's going to go on annually every year. So please, next year we are bringing a lot of people from outside Ghana as well, a lot of speakers, inspirational people to motivate you, to encourage you, so that you would be empowered to break the cultural limitations. Thank you. Really, is that what we can do for it?
Have here the CEO, Legends Publications. Actually, they are in charge of A+ publication, and they publish the A+ publications that we all know, SHS level English. The CEO himself is here. Boss, you're welcome.
Thank you, my boss. Thank you.
Please, your real name?
My name is William Ofori.
William Ofori. This is meant to be for women. Why are you here today?
Women like English. They speak good English. So I decided to take the opportunity to talk to my ladies. As I said that there's a notion, especially when you get to the senior high schools, that English is not learned. But I wanted to let them know that you can be a professor, you can be a medical doctor, whatever. You will speak English. Your English determines who you are.
That's Mr. Englishman. He says English determines what you are. Boss, let me come back to you. What do you know about Miss Winifred?
Yes, Miss Winifred, I met her at one of my co-authors' firm, who's a lawyer Fred, at his firm, at his office, and he introduced Miss Winifred to me. He told me a lot about her. I got interested. I said to her, okay, sponsor the program. And so she invited me today to come and talk to the students. And really, where she has reached it's just remarkable.
Just amazing.
Yeah, it's just amazing. At just such a tender age, and she has done so much. I think we needed to support her to get to wherever she wants to. That's why I decided to come and support.
So, as a young person, I don't know your age anyway, but I believe you are still in the youthful age. What advice do you want to give to the youth in terms of entrepreneurship, that at least they can start something from somewhere?
I think the senior minister of the MPP government has said that there's no room in the government sector for employment. It means that we must create employment for ourselves. We go to universities not to read the theory. No, we go to learn something, and when we come out, we get to use that to do something ourselves. We shouldn't be dependent on government any longer. We should have that entrepreneurial skills. Whatever we learn at school, when we come out, we should make sure that we don't depend on government for the employment of any other person. We all started working with people, yes, but as time went on, we saw that we could also get something doing and get other people also on board. And that's why I encourage young guys coming. Don't depend so much on the white collar job. You can do something yourself with determination. You can get there.
Wow, Daddy, what is so unique about A1 Publications?
A+ is used by the top schools in Ghana. Right. I was telling them it's unfortunate in Kumasi where we are based. We are not supplying most of the schools. I don't know why. But at least Prempeh is using KSTS and all that. But you go to Central Region, you go to Atmo, you go to Adisode, Agri Memorial, you go to Infantopim, you go to Infantumon, you go to Center, you go to Archbishop Porters, you go to Fija, you go to Seku, they are all using it. It tells you something. It's unique. The way we took that time to treat it. You know, government books are syllable based. Our books are wire based. It helps the students to be able to know exactly the mind of the examiner. That's what is unique about our book.
Thank you so much, Daddy. Thank you so much. We bless you so much for making it to our interview today. God bless you. Come, sweetheart.
Thank you very much.
Your name is?
My name is Nhyiratv.
Nhyiratv. What do we know you for?
I'm now my law degree. I'm working with the Ministry of Justice and Attorney General at the moment. And aside that, I have a blog and a network called the Phenomenal Woman Blog and Network, where basically, you see like what Winnie does with the entrepreneurial side. What we do is that we look at why God created women. So we talk from the biblical perspective and we empower women from that aspect. So that's what we do.
So how far W3 has gone? What can you say?
I was amazed, and I still am amazed, and I'm very, very happy at everything. I really don't have words to express everything that happened today. I came in from Accra yesterday evening, and to be honest, when I was coming during the week, I was like, do I go, do I not go, do I go, do I not go? And yesterday afternoon after work, I was like, let me just go. And I'm glad I came. I'm really, really glad I came.
Wow. So what advice can you give to the young girl out there, or the young youth, let me put it that way, out there?
First of all, because of what I do, the first thing I will tell you is to find your purpose in God. Sit down and ask yourself why God created you as a woman first, and then you as an individual secondly. And I feel like once you find that purpose, everything else falls in place. I'll use Winnie as an example. I use myself as an example. So Winnie has found her purpose in life, and so because that she has a focus, she has where she wants to go. She's working keenly towards that. Myself, the same thing. It took a lot of time for me to sit down and construct and think to myself and ask myself a lot of questions. Why am I here on earth? I don't believe we just came here to just come and make wealth and live good lives and just pass on. Left with that alone, I don't think God would have created us. But then He put in each and every one of us something. He put a purpose. He put in each and every one of us a purpose. And so until you fulfill that purpose, I wouldn't say you have lived. Really, I would just say you existed. You just passed through. And so don't just pass through. Make a mark. Make a mark.
We're so privileged talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much once again for making it up to us here. Thank you.
The Wall of Children, a US-based child advocacy group, has given its first ever education award to Miriam Mason Sese of Sierra Leone for her dedication to improve education in her country, and to Winfred Salby of Ghana for empowerment of Ghanaian youth. VOA's Bernard Shasman sat down with the two winners for an interview in New York.
Tell me about your award, what you did to get this special World of Children Award for Education.
So I run an organization called Educate. I'd like to think in a sense that it's not just me, it is, I represent a whole team, and what we do is run education programs in Sierra Leone. So we run a network of schools, and we have a significant now outreach program of teacher training to other schools in our area.
You won this award because of these special programs you've set up for young people.
Yeah.
Tell me about them.
Okay, thank you. My initiative is called the EPF Educational Initiative Empowerment. I'm based in Ghana. What I do is that in Ghana there are young girls that are not motivated to go to school because they cannot afford sanitary pads. So they absent themselves from going to school. Secondly, there are most young girls that are also involved in teenage pregnancy because during their menstrual cycles, they do not get money to purchase these sanitary pads. So some of them involve themselves in premarital sex, and at the end of the day, they involve themselves in teenage pregnancy because they think involving themselves in those premarital sex, they are going to earn money at the end of the day to purchase the sanitary pads for themselves. And school children also in Ghana, some are working about 7 miles to and from school every single day. Some of these children are barefooted, and whilst they walk barefooted, some are also affected by these soil transmitted diseases. So actually, when I really sat down about this problem that is really going on in my country, what I thought was education is the key way to success. These youth are the hope of the nation. These are the people that we are expecting them to pick up the leadership mantle in the next years to come. But these are the same people that are facing these challenges in deprived communities. Then where lies the hope of the nation? So that was why I decided to put up the EPF Educational Initiative Empowerment. So what I do is I address these menstrual problem that young girls are facing. We donate to these young girls sanitary pads that will help them go to school. And we also give those school children that walk barefooted to school with educational materials. We provide them with shoes, school bags that will make school going very easy for them. Some of these girls, so we give them educational scholarship to school so that they can get access to education.
And you're a young woman.
Yeah, I'm 20 years of age.
You're 20 years of age.
Some of these young girls, when they see me as an inspiration because they were not expecting that. When I said I was 15 years of age, so they were actually not expecting a young girl to be able to pick up such a great initiative. So anytime they see me that I'm being able to, provide them their needs, they are always happy. And whenever they see me, some of them, I'm a role model to them. They're like, wow, because they know that I'm a hope for them. They know that I give them voice because I'm a voice to these voiceless young girls in Ghana.
I am very privileged to have with me here a very industrious lady, very, very innovative. So glad to have her here. I am not going to mention her name. I wanted to mention her name first. I know she's known to many of you, but let her do it. Sweetheart, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Your name is?
My name is Winifred Che Selby.
Winifred Che Selby. What can we remember you with?
The Ghana Bamboo Bikes Initiative, and then the youngest Ghanaian that received an award from Queen Elizabeth at Buckingham Palace.
The youngest Ghanaian to receive an award. Did you hear that? The youngest Ghanaian to receive an award from the Queen herself. Wow. What has kept you going?
Motivation. There's one thing that I always tell people, that my motivation is ready, willing, and able. These are the three things that always keep me moving.
Can you tell us your age, please?
I'm 22.
Wow, she's 22! Tell us about the bamboo bike.
Okay, so I was at the age of 15 when I co-founded the award-winning Ghana Bamboo Bikes Initiative. It's an organization that we take advantage of the well-abundant material bamboo. We add value to it to address the transport needs of people. So we use a bamboo, we turn it into bicycles, and then we export them as well.
So you turn the raw bamboo to a bicycle. How do you get funds to do this?
Okay, from beginning, the first award we had was from SID Initiative. They helped us with 5,000 USD. That was the first fund we had, and then after that we started with production, and then because we've been selling as well, we get income, and then we get profit as well. But from beginning, that was the first funding we had.
So how long have you been in this bamboo business, and how is it going? Do people patronize it?
Very, at the international platform, because they really appreciate climate change. Bamboo contributes to the reduction of carbon emissions, so at the international platform is well recognized. I started when I was 15 years, and I'm now 22. It means it's a couple of years that I've been into, and it's not only the bamboo bicycle that I do. I have an organization called EEI, Educational Empowerment Initiative. We help young girls in the private villages for them to get access to education without restrictions by providing them with menstrual pads, free shoes, and then free scholarship for brilliant Benedict students. So these are the two projects I have been embarking on for the couple of years. And currently, like today, then my third project is a W3 Summit, who seek to break the cultural limitations that young women are actually going through in Ghana, help them think outside the box, to be empowered, to be social entrepreneurs, and then great leaders.
What do you think is a problem for the 21st century youth?
There are a lot of problems. One of them is the media, social media, our celebrities. Why do I say social media? There are a lot of publications that people have been pushing out there that does not really add value to our next generation. It is making them go wayward, because if there is a publication about a lady who has worn maybe a shabby dress, this to me, when it is not necessary for media to hype this, because if they hype this, a lot of these girls are also going to be moved. They don't think about the side effect of that kind of publication, but these girls look at the way that person has dressed as a celebrity. They also copy those kind of. Not with me alone, I would encourage the media people to actually push up innovative projects like important news, that when our generation they hear, it will inspire them. So our media is a challenge because of the news they publish out there. Our celebrities of late is also a challenge for our 21st century, because I don't know how they see celebrities and what they understand a celebrity to be. But our celebrities mount on stage and then some go naked as a celebrity. That we are actually looking up to those people to impact our next generation is a challenge. So it is high time our girls think outside the box to identify these challenges and say that it is not all about that. Look at some of these foreign movies they watch. I don't want to mention names, but these movies, when they watch, add no value to them. But if you go outside Ghana, there are most young people, they watch inspirational movies, videos which add up value to them. There are some videos when you watch, you realize even if it's 20 minutes, it has impacted your life. So all these social media and the publications, the movies that are coming out there, some of them are a major challenge for our 21st century.
How do you see Africa in the next 5 years? How do you expect Africa to be?
And the next 5 years to be, I am actually hoping to see African to be at a better place as in the sense that our Africans would think outside the box by being able to empower and then impact life of people, being able to break that cultural limitations that everything should be done by the Western people, everything should be done by foreigners. It is high time we realize what we are made of, our capabilities, what we have, add value to it to impact life of people.
Do you think you can make it here in Ghana without dubious means?
Yes, I think I can really make it here in Ghana, because from the age of 15 I had no push from anybody, and I've been able to come this far. And then with this summit, as I bring together young girls, it is not about the people that are going to help me, but it's about the impact. Imagine today the number of girls that came around. The impact alone counts. Some of the girls, they've realized then we were messing up. If this girl at our age has been able to do this, we can also. So that impact alone can help me make it. Because imagine even if 1,000 girls, we impact these 1,000 girls, when they go back out there, if you educate a man, you educate an individual, but if it's a woman, it's a whole nation. Imagine the number of people that are also going to educate them. So I strongly believe that I can make it in Africa without dubious means.
I am so touched. I don't know, but then I've always thought of this, that the normal young African girl is that goes through school, dance school, and then you maybe get a job or something. But you are even making it. I learned you were still in school.
Yes, I'm in my second year. I have executive leadership and governance from Cambridge University in UK, and I'm doing business administration as well.
What did your parents, what did they do to impact on you to help you come to this far?
Their encouragement and their investment. These are the two things. My dad is a type that if you started, you go to him, Daddy, this is what I want to do. He pushed you with all he has. Even if it's just one CD he has, you make sure you put that smiles on your face. Even most of this program that we organize, most of them he sponsored half of it with his personal money. They give the encouragement, they push you. Like I said, even during the distribution of the letters, he turned into a chief driver, stopping and holding on all his meetings, and then being a chief driver, dropping me to various schools to distribute letters. To me, these alone is enough. So their investment, their time, and then their encouragement.
A A lot of people would say you are fortunate to have such a dad. Some of us who do not even have a dad or parents to support us. How do we start?
I can really challenge you that irrespective of the situation, whether you have a dad or you do not have, has no right to limit you. It is about the mindset. It's about thinking outside the box. Somebody can be an orphan, but the person can say, I don't have a father, I don't have a mother, but I want to make an impact. So I strongly disagree that people should say I'm rather fortunate, because I know people that have been able to make it even without parents. So it is an option if you want to.
As a neighbor say, I'm so, I don't even know what to say. Uni, let me push you with this. Are you thinking of marriage?
Oh yeah, marriage is a beautiful thing, It's a beautiful thing, but sometimes, oh yes, I love marriage. It's beautiful when you see couples out there. I'll marry one day, but at the right time.
One day means?
Don't push me to the wall. I'm just 22, don't push me to the wall. At the right time, you get to know that.
So how do you put this together, schooling and working at the same time? You're not only CEO for one company, you're working, you're doing a lot of things at the same time. How do you put all of these things together?
Okay, that's why I have a team. So with the Ghana Bamboo Bike, I have a team that they handle that, even if I'm not there, whether I'm out of the country or I'm in school. Currently I'm on steady leave there, but still work is in progress. And then the Educational Empowerment Initiative, so I have a team that works with me there. And then the W3 Summit, I have a team that I work with as well, about 35 crew that I work with. We only have to assign their various responsibilities to them. So everybody has something to do, because I cannot carry all the burden, so that I will get time to study. Because running about 3 different companies at the same time is not easy, but the team that you have also play a major role. And then you are self-disciplined as well. When it is time for studies, you have no option. Even today, whilst this program, I had an exam. So I had to rush, go write a quiz and come back whilst doing the program, hosting the program. So.
Wow. So, do you pay them?
My people, okay, the team I work with are purely voluntary because it's charitable. W3, there's no money. I don't get paid. None of my crew, so it's purely voluntary. They all volunteer themselves. When they understand the vision, it's not about the impact, it's not about the money. So it's purely voluntary.
That's what I was about asking you. How do you get these people to, voluntarily rally behind you over something they are definitely not getting anything out of?
Okay, it's about the vision you carry. If you're able to sell your vision to them, they'll be, even today, headmistresses, some of the school's coordinators came to me, they want to also be volunteers. It's about the impact and the message you carry. If it is pure, a lot of people are doing stuff, they don't get volunteers. But your ability to be able to convince them, the message, the impact, and your ability to also deliver. When they realize it has a future, everybody is ready to come on board to purely volunteer. So a lot of people. Because they know that it has a future. You tell them your future plans in the next 2 years, and the next is what I want to. Nobody's like, we have to push you. We are all happy to be part of the project because of the vision.
Wait, what's that one thing that nearly got you say I quit? I'm not going to push this thing again. I'm okay. I'm fed up.
Honestly, I don't have any. The truth is, even for this program, I can boldly tell you that today is 25th. We used 25 days to organize this program, and it's a success.
25 days?
That's the truth. We started with arrangement and everything on the 1st of November. Today is 25th. So we didn't just 24. And it is a success. Everybody has something to do. So I am the woman that make impossibilities possible. Like I told you, I was having an exam during the program. I had to rush, go write and come back. So I always position myself at the situation whereby there is always a plan B and a second option. Because if you are not careful and you are not self-disciplined, you always push it next year. How like, no, we have to do it. So we just started. So just 25 days we've organized this mega program. It didn't take a month, just 25 days. So nothing moves me like I'm regretted or something. No, I don't have that word even in my dictionary.
Winnie says she doesn't have that word in her dictionary. So failure is not a thing. I give up is not a thing. He's always ready to move, and I I am personally inspired meeting her today. As we all know, NHYIRA, and for that matter, Time with Ms. Nhyiratv, seeks to inspire the youth, and exactly what she's doing. I want you out there to know that you can start from somewhere, and I strongly believe that she agrees with me that no matter what, you can start from somewhere, and you will definitely get to somewhere you may not even expect it. Winnie, your last word to the youth out there.
Okay, the youth out there, my advice to all of you is that you can make it. Remove failure from your dictionary. Sometimes there are challenges you might encounter, but let those challenges make you a better person. Let it push you to an angle whereby you would be able to say, I have been able to make it. Then to the young girls out there who told you you're a lady, you cannot make it in life. Who says that because of financial difficulties you cannot be a successful woman? Who says that if you don't sleep with a man you cannot be a celebrity? Who says if you do not show naked videos on television you cannot be seen or you cannot be recognized? Who told you so you have to sleep with somebody before you can get your employment? Who told you? All these are words that is not the end of this world. Forget about those stuff and then say to yourself, I can make it. You can do it. So Winnie, W3 Summit, actually we hope to empower young women out there. If you're a young lady out there, you want to be empowered, we have brilliant stories. We started from nowhere and then this is how far God has made us. We actually want to empower all of you and then give opportunity to any of you out there that if you want to be part of Winnie's Women Worldwide, which is W3, kindly get in touch on Facebook to our W3 Summit 2017. We have Instagram as well. Follow us and the next year's one will be a major. We are always welcome anytime you need assistance. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much everyone for watching. Once again, the show is Time with Ms. Nhyiratv. We look forward to see you again. Thank you.